Yummy, yummy, yummy. Hello, I've painted this like shit, completely ruining the product. Right, it is completely standard on the inside, I think. He wants to run 2.8s, he wants 1.1 joule, he wants it hopping nice and straight. He has been running it on 0.2s, which is absolutely pointless, so let's go. So I'm going to let him decide if he wants to go with the Warhead motor, or whether he wants to go with a Caravan AB++ to go inside it. He wants it still select fire, which is absolutely ideal. I'm going to give it a quick test now. He's going to be running 9.9 lifing. I think it's be nice and tasty on the 9.9. Slow but quiet. Fine. That's firing at 0.55 joule, hopping a 2.8, so it's never got any range and accuracy like that. Couple of hairs in it. The important shit, that still works and stays in its runner. That's good. That is what I want to see. Well, it's got a blue rubber in there. I don't know what that is or how old it is, so it is going to come out. It's nearly December and it's really fucking warm. Okay, we have an aftermarket barrel. It's a Promi. That's probably why it's very low power. Clean as a whistle though. Ugh. It's Bugatti rubber. They're very good. But that does nothing. It does nothing. You can see that it does nothing. It's a bit hard, but I am going to keep it. It just means I've got to change out the nub. What's the point in having a Bugatti rubber and a Promi barrel if you're not even going to put a collar over it, you know? It doesn't make any sense. He says nothing else fine with it. I don't have any collars that are going to fit. That poses a problem. But I might be able to go with a spring that's a little bit thinner that sits inside to act as a collar. No movement. Make sure that goes over the top of it. It does. Okay, first problem solved. Oh yeah, fuck me, yeah. Right, yeah, that does it. That really does it. Cool. It's the original bushing, so I will have to change them out. Unavoidable. I am going to add a solder point across here. So that that mechanically locks the trigger, but it doesn't keep turning the power of the gun off, which is what that does. It basically disconnects the power. I don't want to do that. He wants a shorter trigger pull, which I can do, but I doubt it's going to be within his budget. It's going to go boingy boingy. Weird that that one is a Phillips. I did have to piss them all the way back as well. It's so easy to turn the standard spring over. These are really nice. I like these a lot. But I do want to make sure it's going to fit. Next, nozzle. 21.1, 21.5, 21.4. Okay. I'm going to be using an 80% cylinder because I'm going to short stroke a little bit to bring his semi-auto up, but I'm going to use a bore-up kit to then get a bit more volume behind the BB. Nice, right? So, I have tried milling out the inside of the gearbox because every nozzle and tappet plate was not working properly. And it's literally over time, that nozzle will start to stick. In fact, it did it right there. The power is crazy low. It started off. Now, as soon as I changed his barrel from the Promi thing, which he's bought from a shop, and he asked nearly the right questions, and I quite respect the retailer who he got it from. They do nothing but sort of TM recall stuff, really. And he said, do you have a Promi barrel for a TM M14? And I said, yes. At no point was it mentioned whether it was a Scout or not. So he's got the short barrel. I have put a SEMA barrel in, and instantly the reliability of the shots being powerful jumped up massively, but not enough that I'm happy. So I've put in a SEMA barrel, which is a takeout for somebody else's gun, where they wanted to go. I basically chopped it down and put we chopped down the outer barrel. Fuck me, Luke. If you chop down the outer barrel of a regular M14 at the back, you can slide it down and get a threaded muzzle for an M14 Scout. So then I put a shorter barrel in. M14s do prefer a shorter barrel, but this is a Promi barrel, and I just don't rate them. They just drop power, and I've seen it too many times, and it's build dependent as well. So I am now spending 1 hour from now, free of charge, to open this up, and I've sacrificed another M14 of my own. And I'm going to be ripping the guts out of it and putting the parts in here, because that's what I want to do. That's how I want to help the dude. So that's the plan, baby. That's the plan. Right, that was a shithole, absolute shithole. Right, that was a shithole. That was fucking horrible. So to get this going, I don't know which part it was that was playing up. I don't. But I sacrificed my own TM M14. I put his old parts into mine, my parts into his, and they both work flawlessly now. So I just don't know. I'm not going to take the ones out of his, put back in here, and see what's going on. I'm not going to. I'm just not going to. But I have changed out the tappet plate and cylinder head and nozzle and spring for the tappet plate. I've changed those out, the hop unit as well. I've changed all of that out for my TM14. I put mine back together and mine runs perfectly fine. And for a moment I thought, have I fucked this? Have I just put the fucking my parts back? What's going on here? And now his runs absolutely flawlessly as well. I've completely rewired it. I have got the Warhead standard speed short shaft, and that's the CNC black. It has got the aftermarket gears, short stroke by 2 teeth, because I want to keep the semi-auto snapping. If he uses full auto, I don't want to jam up. He's got solid steel 6mm bushings. He's got one of my pistons and one of my Fat Boy piston heads. He's now got a new barrel, because this... I did put this back into his gun to see what would happen, and the power dropped astronomically. Just really dry, 30, 40 FPS. I do not like Promi barrels. I don't like them. They are just not that great. They're just not that great. Putting the SEMA standard brass barrel in here, wham! Power went fucking boom. There we go, mate. That's that. It's done. Took about 8 hours, all told, which is bollocks. It should never take 8 hours to do one of these, but this is the world we live in. We're still going to go on record and say that although this looks the best, the SEMA one is better, and the JG is the better of all the choices, because you can put 13:1 gears in them and actually get some cycle time out of it. Now, semi-auto is perfectly fine regardless. If he runs 11:1, this is not going to feed. It's not going to feed. It's going a bit too fast. So, let's flip her over. You can see that everything is mint. It's all in there. It's all doing its stuff. And then no MOSFET, nothing like that, just the Warhead motor and 9.9 volt. If he goes 11.1, that is not going to feed. Not a fucking chance. Not a fucking chance. But he did specify 2.8s, he did specify 9.9. That's it, it works, it's done. And now I can put this to bed, because fuck me, that was difficult.